And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Sonic the Fighters, a very bizarre game to say the least, that was released in the 90s, 1996 if I'm not mistaken, and it was basically the time where everyone wanted to have a fighting game because the 90s were pretty much the golden age for fighting games. And such a popular franchise like Sonic couldn't just stay behind. And so this game was born. This is obviously not the arcade version, it's, as you can see, the PlayStation 3 version. And that's because obviously it's easier. Well, I think it's easier emulating this than emulating the original arcade. Which is pretty funny because emulating PS3, at least for this game, seems to be easier than emulating the PS2 for other games. But you know, that's fine. I think that I tested a couple things and I think I should change my controls. Which you could say why I didn't change my controls before, but so the thing is that this game has a 3-button system: punch, kick, and barrier. These two are attacks, barrier is covering. You don't have a natural cover like regular fighting games. And then you also have button combinations like these ones. I just want to change this, because like punch plus barrier is grab, and this is, well, some other thing, but I'm used to grabbing with R1 usually in some fighting games, so let's leave it like that. And well, I think that's it. Wait, what other settings are there? No, this seems fine. No, this is okay. The rest I think doesn't matter, so let's just get into arcade. I'm gonna go for the hardest difficulty just to remind myself how hard this game was. But you know, I mean, I'm probably gonna regret it, but it's okay. Don't worry about that. So I want to see the intro, because there you go. The intro is cool. A little bit weird though. Mostly because this game, well, aside from spelling Robotnik with a C at the end, the weird part is that it says collect all the Chaos Emeralds, right? But the Chaos Emeralds are 8, and they don't even respect the original colors. They just represent every playable character in the game, basically. So, you know, definitely seems like the kind of game that they made after smoking a little blunt. That's how the game looks, by the way. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it and get fucking the process. So I'm definitely not gonna perform very well. And the backdash is actually very hard to do. I know a couple of things. Like, I remember playing this game a lot when I was young, in the PS2 version that this game has. There is also achievements in this emulator somehow, so you will see that I will get achievements. I'm surprised that they actually emulate achievements, to be honest. I mean, that's very far ahead from many other emulators. Yeah. Well, didn't mean to do that, but hey, that works. I could have perfect this guy, but I didn't. And sometimes you can even... Oh, there you have an achievement. Sometimes you can even push them off the ring when they are about to die. But you know, it's purely cosmetic. So Amy is in this game too, with her very classic outfit. Pretty much. Those barriers are not gonna last too long, you know. Oh, I destroyed a barrier. The funny thing is that the achievements for this game are super easy for some very weird reason. I'm not sure why. Like, there is no hard achievement. There is not even an achievement for beating the game without using continues. There is choose achievements for beating everyone, which is the natural thing that you will do. Oh. And the command grabs in this game are pretty funny. Sonic also has one. I think it's half circle forward punch or something like that. I'm not sure. It was something like that. Anyways, get fucked. Yeah, basically 8 achievements, 1 for each stage. And then you have this character, Bark, which if I'm not mistaken is original from this game. I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing him anywhere else other than here. I will assume that it was introduced in this game. It's basically a polar bear. Well, sorry, bear, not beer. It's not a beer, you can't drink him. But yeah. He's a pretty cool character. That's a command grab, by the way. Well, just like many fighting games, you have a regular grab, which is universal, and you also have a command grab. But most characters in this game have command grabs, if not anything. Every single one of them. I think all of them have a command grab. Well, saying one command grab is it's not accurate enough. Most of them have multiple ones. The problem is that it's hard to execute because usually they don't give you the opportunity to do them. Fuck. I should check the command list. I think you can do it. But you know. Damn. There is also a hyper mode you can use with the barriers. Basically, well, the barriers you use them to cover yourself, but you can also use them to activate a hyper mode that makes you very fast. Oh, probably should use them to cover myself though. There's also some weird movement that kinda lets you go into like in a 3D space, because this isn't a fully 2D game. Wait, I perfect? Was that a perfect? I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, well if the achievement says I got a perfect, then I got a perfect. I won't say no to that. Espio is one of these characters that, you know, don't appear in many games, but they appear in this one. That's interesting enough. None of the other chaotic guys appear, only this guy. And nice command grab. Just want to remember how to do my command grab. I think it's quarter circle forward, but I just don't remember. I mean, I can check it. There is the command list. Well, aside from all of that shit that you have. No, okay, I was doing it wrong. It's not half circle forward, is... oh, it's actually... Okay, half circle forward, but with the grab input. I thought it was punch only. Alright, my bad. Alright, let's go. Sometimes I forget that this game is not Tekken, and you can't, you know, sidestep. Or rather, you can sidestep, but you don't sidestep by pressing up or down twice. You sidestep by pressing a combination of buttons, which in this case is mapped to a single button, so otherwise it will be too painful to do on a gamepad, but you know. Ouch. Damn. Very fucked up that this guy uses his horn to stab you. A little bit bloodthirsty. Wow. Some things I also don't know how the fuck they miss. Come on. I move, but apparently I moved too late. Fucking Espio. It's okay though. Every time you continue, they tell you some of the movements that you have available at your disposal. But that's not very useful, you know. That's something that I always... Oh, there you go. That's the command grab. Not like command grab or non-command grab really matter too much in this game, because at the end of the day, there is no throw break. Like, regardless of how you grab, it's impossible to break a grab as far as I know. Like, that's a normal grab, but even if he press grab at that same time, he won't break out of it. And obviously you can guard a grab. So command grab or not, it's still the same thing. Nice. As you can see, if the two of us try to grab at the same time, nothing really changes. Also, considering that the rounds last 30 seconds, you need to hurry, you know. Wait, he has no barrier and I have all barriers, so I could use hyper mode. Problem is that I don't know what to do in hyper mode. I mean, you punch faster and shit, but it doesn't last for too long, and it also consumes a barrier. So it feels like the kind of mechanic that you're better off not using unless you know what you're doing. There is also something with hyper mode that you can do in this game, but it's very specific. You basically have to, well, first of all pick Sonic, then you have to win every single round without losing until the second to last boss, then win one round against that guy, and then once you hyper mode activate, you turn into Super Sonic. A little bit hard though, but it's doable. I did it multiple times before, but I don't remember if I did it multiple times in the hardest difficulty. I don't even know what difficulty I played when I was younger, because I played it in a PS2 collection, but I don't think it gave me the chance of changing the controls. And I got perfect. Sometimes that combos and sometimes it doesn't. Like kicking after... I don't know why. Also, in this game, ducking allows you to dodge a lot of stuff. You can dodge grabs, you can dodge some jumping kicks. So sometimes ducking is a good alternative. It also leaves you completely vulnerable to some other attacks, but this is the only guy in the game with project. Well, no, not the only one. You also have Bean, but the only one with more regular looking projectiles. It might look broken, but in reality you can guard those projectiles and they are not gonna do anything, as you can see. Obviously, if they have the life lead, it's not a very good idea to run the clock, you know. Not a good idea at all. Oh, you can also ignore the bullets by spin dashing. Ouch. Also, spin dashing is a very bad idea because you are completely unsafe on block, you know. But it's the easiest way to break in the barriers, and since the AI is not smart enough, yeah. I also wonder if there is a way to stretch the screen, because I think it will be nicer to see the whole screen instead of seeing it like this. I think options said something about the screen. Problem is that will probably make the resolution a little bit iffy. I'm not sure though. Ouch. Hold on. Yeah. Regardless, this is a pretty bizarre fighting game. Because it really doesn't play like any other fighting game. Like, I can't compare this to any other fighting game. I mean, I could say Tekken, but even Tekken doesn't really behave like this. I really don't know which game I could compare this one to. It's Just a very, very weird game. Wait, that's unblockable? Kinda looks unblockable. Yeah, every time that I spin dash against them, they just grab as a punish, and there's nothing I can do there. I probably should stop spin dashing, but I don't know what else to do. I mean, I can keep punching normally, but there's also that, but again, that leaves me vulnerable as well. I guess I could use the spin dash. Oh, that works. Oh, he's dead. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Because you can use a spin dash when they are in the ground to rise them again, only if you're very close to them. Too late. Also, this character, I forgot to say, is one of those characters that is almost non-existent. He appears in a couple of Game Gear games, but that's it. He doesn't appear anywhere else. Well, and in this game too, but I mean, he doesn't really appear in any other game other than those. Dodge backward. What you mean dodge backward? Seems like the same. Also, just with that, I was able to take away 3 barriers. And now he has no barriers. So you're pretty much dead. Because you can block these spin dashes. And you can zone me out if I spin dash your ass. I think he's dead at this point. There's not much he can do. Yeah, keep shooting. That will surely work. Well, he can do that. That's the only thing he can do, dodging to the side. Wonder if it's called sidestepping, just like in Tekken. I mean, it will make sense. Anyways, get fucked. Pretty funny how high they end up flying. And this is the other character with projectiles, but instead of throwing projectiles in the more traditional sense... Oh, that's a command grab. He instead throws them up. So basically, while he throws projectiles, you can close in on him without any issue. And he has no more barriers, get fucked. The hardest difficulty doesn't really seem that hard. Well, the problem is that it's hard enough to not be able to do the supersonic thing, which is a shame. Ouch. Damn, he can kick a bomb, that's pretty funny. Anyways, get fucked. And then, as it's a tradition in fighting games, we get a mirror match. But it's very creative the way you do mirror matches in this game. As you can see, Eggman comes and clones you. Pretty funny. In most fighting games, like, they don't give a shit that you're fighting against your own character, you know? Like, they just let it happen, but in this game, Eggman actually comes and does that. Also, hey Yokai, how is it going? I'm here fighting against myself. I'm actually facing myself. Why didn't I punch him there? Oh shit. And that was enough to kill. The damage in this game also works in very weird ways. Because there is like a comeback thing where the less health you have, the more damage you do. Like, it's basically... it's something that a lot of fighting games have, but in this fighting game it's even more exaggerated. Like, you can basically deal half a bar of damage off of a grab if you are about to die. Yeah, challenge the dead egg too. Dead Egg 2 that has Metal Sonic waiting for us. This game is basically the reason why I like Metal Sonic so much. Metal Sonic in this game is extremely cheap. It's very hard to fight against. And does a shit ton of damage too. He breaks barriers very quickly. So he's someone that you don't want to deal with. He's very strong. And as you will expect, he's not playable. Well, technically he is playable. But only in versus mode, not in arcade. In this game, not in the original arcade version. That's a shame that I didn't get a one. I didn't win every round before, because I would have gotten Super Sonic right there. It's usually not that easy to defeat this guy in the first try like that. So that's a shame, because when you play Super Sonic, you're immortal. Doesn't matter how much your opponent is fucking you up, you receive no damage. That's an unblockable, by the way. For free. He also has that thing that doesn't give a shit about any of your moves. But it's okay. Punch and kick while in the air. Damn, thanks for the advice. As if I didn't know that already. Damn, really hungry for grabs. It's also pretty funny how he can grab from like the opposite side of the screen. No shame at all. Didn't know Sonic had a fighting game? Yeah, most people don't know Sonic had a fighting game. It's usually for the best. It's a very weird fighting game. You know, it's like we were talking the other day with games like Hisoten Soku. Or, well, the Toho fighting games, right? They are fighting games that are cool because you play with the characters you like. But as fighting games, they are absolute trash. Well, I wouldn't say that this game is absolute trash, but it's definitely not a good fighting game. I mean, when you compare it to good fighting games. I mean, on its own, it's a cool game, but yeah. Definitely not a good fighting game, but it's okay. That doesn't matter, for me at least, since I played as a casual game, so... What's important is that it's fun right now, and not against other people. It's better than Tassofros? Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good question. If you compare this game to Tassofro fighting games, yes. This game is a better fighting game. But I mean, that's like comparing trash with nuclear waste, you know? I'm just kidding. But the thing is that, yeah, most fighting games, when you compare it to Tassofro fighting games, the answer is gonna be yes, they are better. Most of them, like the very big majority of them, are way better. Also, the songs in this game are amazing. Other Sonic games to Rivals 2. No, it will be like comparing other Sonic games to Sonic R. Well, Sonic R, honestly... That's a game that at one point I would like to play. Oh, that's right, he had a laser that I'm pretty sure it's an unblockable again, by the way. Again, I mean as well. I don't know why I say it again. That move is so fucking cheap. It's also so hard to do backdash. Seems like the input for backdash is like especially strict. Like it's not just about pressing back twice. Like you need to press it very fast. But yeah, that's okay. But yeah, as you can see, Metal Sonic is very hard in this game. It wouldn't be that hard if I will be able to turn into Super Sonic, but unfortunately didn't win every round without losing, so can't do that. But that's fine, because you know, at least here I will see the authentic Metal Sonic experience. If I turn into Super Sonic, you wouldn't be able to appreciate how ridiculously hard this asshole is. But yeah, this basically brings back memories for sure. Being stuck against this asshole, getting salty, definitely bring back some memories. This is, by the way, not even the final boss. I mean, yeah, it says final stage, and technically it's the only normal fight left. Oh, he's dead, I think. Yeah, damn. As you can see, the keep up damage, the comeback mechanic in this game is ridiculous. That attack did so much damage because I was about to die. It's extremely stupid. So the problem here is the final fight, the hardest thing is doing it, well, without the time running out. You only have 15 seconds. That's not a show, that message right there. So I think you have to open up while shielding. Yeah, and then just spam attack. Because in this fight you're perma hyper mode. Oh, I might be dead. Oh no, I actually got it, nice. It's very easy to time out there. Like, it's extremely easy to time out that fight. And if you time out, you lose, basically. And when I say you lose, I mean you lose. Game over, get fucked, no continues, eat shit for life, basically. But thankfully it didn't happen, so there you have it. It's a funny game. I recommend it. I mean, for anyone that likes Sonic. If you like fighting games though, I probably wouldn't recommend it. Probably not a good idea in that case. But it's okay, don't worry about it. But yeah. There is an interesting thing that this particular version of the game has, the PlayStation 3 version, and it's a character that was supposed to be introduced in the arcade version, but it was never finished, but it was still in the game. So this game just straight up allows you to pick it. Let me show it to you, well, once the credits are done. You can see Eggman is salty and Metal Sonic, well, I don't think he can be salty. Point. That's a command grab, by the way. That animation, you can step on someone else's shoes. Damn, 50 minutes? That's not a very high standard, to be honest, but it's okay. Though before showing you that character, I want to see if there's something you can do with the camera. Wait, I need to go back. Give me a second. Yeah. So let me see the options. Did it say something about screen size? Full? What happens if I... I don't know if that's a good idea, because that's probably gonna stretch the image. Alright, yeah, that's not a good idea. My bad. I just wanted to see, but no, it's definitely not a good idea. But I think that if I put big, or, well, what did it say? Large. I think that this should be fine. Because it's probably just gonna make it bigger without altering the aspect ratio. Yeah, okay, indeed. I should have selected that since the beginning, to be honest. I didn't even know it was there. So yeah, the character I was mentioning is this one. I forgot her name. Oh yeah, Honey the Cat. A very weird character that looks like an amalgamation of every character, because that's exactly what she is. She basically shares moves with multiple characters. Very weird. I don't even know what she has in her arsenal. think she has Knuckles, a basic combo. But that doesn't seem very useful. I probably should check the command list. Oh, she also has that. Wait, she's more Knuckles than anyone else. It's pretty much Knuckles with a girl skin. Oh shit, he got absolutely fucked there. Ouch. I want to have a chip move. Oh shit. I don't think there are many chip moves here. Doesn't really look like it. And by chip moves, I mean chip moves against the AI. But yeah. Oh, and that's a new winning animation. If playing Sonic R will be the perfect fit. I mean, I could play Sonic R. The issue with Sonic R is how will I play it? I don't know where to play it. I mean, I could see what port it has, but I don't know. I think that it's one of those games that it's better to just live in the past, you know? Better to just leave that game in the past where it belongs, and that's it. I really need to see the command list for this girl, because I really don't know. Also, since you were saying about characters you didn't know, this is definitely a character you didn't know, Yokai. This Honey character, because I'm pretty sure she literally doesn't appear anywhere other than in this game. Well, just like Bark, the polar bear. But yeah, this is a problem. Very, very hard to... Let me see the command list if I see something useful. So as it is right now, I'm gonna get destroyed. I don't know. I feel like a lot of these buttons are just very... Honey special. That's a grab. I don't know. Like, she doesn't seem to have the kind of... Yeah. Doesn't seem like she has the kind of movements that are easily spammable against the CPU, you know. Oh, that's Bark's grab, I'm pretty sure. Damn. Of all the movements that she could have taken from other characters, why didn't she take the spin dash? Will be... well, I guess if she takes the spin dash, she will be broken or something. The name is Sonic the Fighter, Sonic Fighters no. I mean, that's English at its best expression, you know. The Japanese love doing that sort of stuff, using English that doesn't really make that much sense. It's what they do best. They are very good at that. I guess they wanted to make a wordplay between Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Fighters. I mean, and Sonic Fighters, and they went for Sonic the Fighters. Doesn't seem like a very smart idea, but then again, who am I to judge, right? Now, the real question is, how am I even gonna win with this character? Seems like a very bad character. I mean, I saw the tier list, she's not a bad character, but I mean a bad character to spam shit against the AI. Because yeah, this game has a tier list, by the way. There are some people that actually play this game competitively. Well, competitively, I mean, casually competitively will be a better way of saying it. Calling it competitively will be implying that there is a very big prize pool or anything like that, but no, that's not the case. Oh, good try, bitch. Oh shit! Damn, that fall is gonna hurt. Look at that. gonna fall in the sand. They also could spam that one more. I think the AI, well, the problem is that they can crouch. They can duck under it. I don't think that makes it that useful. Ouch. Good try. Ouch. Nice. Much like Soon putting the in the first game. The highly... No, but that makes sense. Well, highly responsive to prayers doesn't make any sense, but I mean, putting the there is not the problem. I mean, the problem of that title is putting highly responsive. I mean, it makes sense. It's correct English, something that is highly responsive to prayers. But I don't know. Feels very awkward. With or without the death. Holy shit. This guy is literally clapping me. Hey, this is your grab. Wait, is this... No, I actually don't think it's... No, never mind. It's not this guy's grab. It's Knuckles' grab. Wait, but this girl has more Knuckles movements than anyone else. What the hell is that? She's pretty much a Knuckles clone at this point. So much for an amalgamation of characters. Yeah, an amalgamation of Knuckles and Knuckles. There is metagame, should not like events. Yeah, pretty much. According to the most... Oh, I think that's the last achievement. According to the most recent tier list, apparently Sonic and Knuckles are top tier. This girl is like a tier below. And apparently the character that I'm fighting against is one of the worst in the game. Which doesn't necessarily mean that he's unusable, it just means that he has more disadvantages compared to anyone else. Apparently. Do rings do anything? Yeah, they drill your ears. They are very good at doing that, to be honest. But yeah, no, they don't do anything. They are just for show. They are just to be like, hey, this is a Sonic game. Remember, Sonic has rings? That's pretty much it. Also, I want to see what... Didn't mean to do that, but sure. Holy fuck, that's brutal. 2 karate chops, just like that. Alright. It's gonna be very hard to win with this character. Especially because I am so used to play this game with Sonic that playing any other character, regardless of if it is this one or anyone else, it's very hard for me. Well, I guess I could use any other character with a spin dash. My problem is the lack of spin dash. I don't have spin dash and I feel lost. I feel very lost without a spin dash. Like it's very hard to... Like it ruins my flow chart. But yeah. Good try, bitch. Come on, that doesn't reach. I guess I could punish with that flying attack. The problem is that I think that it has very high startup, so it probably is not the best idea. I watched the clip where you say Sonic 4 doesn't deserve the hate, but other game does. Who was I talking? I mean, no, yeah, I was talking about Sonic Advance 2. The game sucks. Yeah, Sonic Advance 2 was the game I was talking about. That game is very bad. Mostly because, well, I mean, basically, it's one of those things you have to see for yourself. The levels are so badly done. The way you obtain the emeralds is so shitty. There are so many bad things about that game that when you ask why that game is bad, there is a very long list of things I could tell you. But it's just overall a very... I mean, it's a very bad game compared with the previous one. Sonic Advance 1 is a very good game. And even if Sonic Advance 3 is not really my cup of tea, it's a very cool game as well. But Sonic Advance 2 is so bad. It's underhated. I mean... The thing is that I wouldn't... Well, underhated will be a very good way to say it. But the thing is that nobody... Well, nobody is an exaggeration, but not many people know about the Sonic Advance games. And not many people really give a shit. But yeah, I will say that underhated is a good term for that. Because if I will say overrated, that will imply someone gives a shit about that game in the first place. But yeah, no. It's more that it's underhated. It needs more hate. It just doesn't have enough. Yeah, Espio is here. Espio is here, and it's basically one of the only games he appears on other than Sonic Heroes and Rivals. Funny how the rest of the Chaotix crew gets absolutely fucked. But that's okay. And that wind-up attack is worthless. Why would anyone even use that? Like, your opponent has to be a moron to get hit by that. But you have a better chance at getting hit. Didn't think of any comparison to make, to be honest. I'm also not sure why every time they recover from getting launched, they jump. The AI, I mean. Doesn't make much sense. Oh, come on, how did that have priority over my attack? Why did I try to grab when he was so far? I don't know why. No, too late. Does she have any command grab, by the way? That's a very good question. If she has a command grab, it might be good. This started as a literal... Yeah, this is an arcade game that released in 1996. It's a very old game. And later it was first ported to PS2 and Dreamcast, I guess, in that Sonic Gems Collection game. It was one of the playable games, and then it later was ported to PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. And this is the PlayStation Network version. That adds this character that is not there in the other versions. That's why I picked this particular version. This character wouldn't be playable otherwise. Honestly, I would have been for the better, because really, it just feels like it's a fucking Knuckles palette swap or something. I mean, she does have moves from Espio. Well, in fact, I'm pretty sure the The move where she... That is from Espio, I'm pretty sure. And this motherfucker is taking away all of my damn... It's gonna be pretty impossible to win with this girl. Like, imagine the Metal Sonic fight. I mean, after all, the previous Metal Sonic part, the only reason why I even won is because of the spin dash. Not having a spin dash seems like a very big disadvantage. At least against the AI. Probably not against other players, but that's not important now. I notice also that the CPU loves to grab. So I should, yeah, do that more. I should crouch more instead of shielding. Get fucked, team. Ring out. Ring out, and it's funny how he just goes through the floor. Oh, and Tails loves grabbing. So one good thing I should do is probably crouch a lot. Yeah, as you can see. I don't know why I shielded if I say that he loves grabbing, but you know. I'm a little bit dumb, don't worry about it. He also likes doing that kick, but I guess that it's if he already is detecting that you are crouching. Damn, look at that, he just ran up to me and grab. I tried to do the same and he ducks. But what about this? Fuck. As I told you, this guy loves grabbing. Problem is that I can't just crouch from the beginning, you know. But if I crouch from the beginning, he's gonna do something else, obviously. The AI is not that stupid. It might be stupid, but not that stupid. Also, hey Bravi, how is it going? And look at how happy he is. Oh, let's see if you're happy after this, bitch. Ouch. I tried crouching and it didn't happen for some reason. Yeah, Honey only appears here. It's a character that... Well, in the comics, there are a lot of characters that appear. Wouldn't really pay that much attention to the comics because at this point they are not really that much different from fanfiction, really. The only thing that sets it apart from fanfiction is the fact that they are officially licensed, but they are pretty much fanfiction, so don't worry too much about the comics. Damn, that's another grab. He just tossed me. Damn. He mixes it up very well, but I think that's because he knows I'm about to crouch. Oh, he also has a spin dash. Well, I think I remember that, but the AI doesn't seem to prefer using it that much. And why did I activate hyper mode? I need faster buttons. Is that to say that the comics are bad? Or that they don't capture the essence of the franchise? It's that I will say they just don't capture the essence of the franchise. I mean, they try to make a lot of serious shit that... I mean, this is Sonic, dude. It's a fucking blue hedgehog jumping around, beating a fat man that apparently has 300 IQ, because that's possible, right? So like, the comics trying to make it serious, because I don't mind doing something like, you know, for like the Shadow the Hedgehog game, but the problem is that it ends up coming out as edgy. Like, you can make something serious without making it edgy. And to me, those instances, including the comics, are just, you know, I feel like they are not serious in the right sense. Oh, how am I gonna fight this asshole now? I don't have a spin dash. That's gonna be very hard. Oh, but I have this. So I don't think that goes through projectiles. Yeah, this guy is a cowboy. But instead of using real bullets, he uses, you know, uses those things. It's gonna be very hard to do without spin dash, dude. This one is gonna be rough. I don't know if I can crouch after that. Maybe. And I'm dead. Making something edgy for the hell of it seems like it will make it less serious. Or harder to, yeah. Though, obviously, don't take what I say about the comics with that much seriousness, because I haven't read the comics, so I have no idea. But for the little that I've seen, it just seems extremely try-hard for something like Sonic. You know? It kinda reminds me to shit like Marvel Comics when they do those zombie versions. It's like, what the fuck are you even doing, dude? 300 IQ? Yeah, that was something that is mentioned multiple times, in fact. It's mentioned in Sonic CD in the manual, it's mentioned in Sonic Riders in dialogue. And I'm pretty sure it's mentioned in some other places as well, so... Yeah, I don't like reading. I don't like reading, and obviously that will include that. I have no idea how to fight against this guy, to be honest. Without a spin dash, this just feels unwinnable. Obviously it isn't unwinnable, but I don't know what to do, that's the issue. And as soon as I get in, he grabs. Well, grabs or kicks. I mean, I could sidestep like that, I guess. Doesn't seem that effective. Wow, that's a nice range. Get fucked. The comics aren't canon to the games. I don't know about the canonicity. I will say that that's not really important in a game like Sonic, you know. I mean, every time someone asks if something is canon in whatever franchise, if the franchise never really care about maintaining a story, I just don't care. Yeah, exactly. It's not the kind of franchise with something canon matters, so that's why I wouldn't worry, you know. Like if we were talking about, I don't know, Metal Gear Solid, well, yeah, that, what is canon and what not, is kind of important, considering that that's the main attraction of the series, the story, right? But yeah. Damn, almost bring me out. But yeah. Much like canon in Mario, yeah. I mean, the kind of games that are oriented toward kids, like, it's just not worth to discuss what's canon or not, because, I mean, I can tell you the writers don't care, so you shouldn't either. Damn, get fucking kicked in the teeth. Asshole. Well, I say teeth, but you only have one. So in the tooth, I guess. With very few exceptions, like the Mario Land games, I have no idea, I guess. I play very little Mario games, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Damn, that's missing every single time. I didn't mean to do that, to be honest. Okay, if I stay here, what are you gonna do? You know that I'm gonna win, right? Idiot! Idiot is what you are. If I have the life lead, you don't go zone, you fucking stupid. Have you played any F-Zero games? No, I haven't. It's a franchise that I want to play because, I mean, they are racing games. I like racing games a lot, so... Yeah, at some point I will try to do maybe a marathon just like what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I wouldn't call Fang a shover though, because he definitely took me some time. Yeah, calling him a shover will be a little bit disingenuous. And why is my ass missing so many times? You know that this girl has an ass attack, right? But it seems like it's missing every single time. Fuck, I'm dead. A stoner? Maybe. Shed changed a lot. Yeah, this is what came before Shed. Before Shed existed, there was this guy. Looks like a moron, yeah, but it's what they had at the time. I mean, this isn't even supposed to be a hawk. I actually don't know what bird this is supposed to be. I don't think they really care. I think, no, I actually think they say what bird it is, but I forgot. Probably they say it in the versus screen. I'm not sure, to be honest. And that command grab is something else. That was pretty funny. Damn, get kicked in the ass, literally. A duck? Yeah, this game is way older than Riders, dude. Can you tell by the graphics that it's way older than Riders? This game is from 1996. Of course it's older than Riders. I mean, like, come on. This type of 3D, they wouldn't release this type of 3D after something like Riders. Like, come on. I mean, technically you could say that I played by release order because this is the PS3 version released in 2012. So technically it will still be counted as release order. Just not the original. But then again, there is no reason to play the original arcade version when this one gives you a completely additional character to play as. Yeah, this is a PS3 version. What about it? Okay, nice command, bro. Where is 16.9? I mean, most ports that make it to consoles don't. I mean, I can use 16.9, but 16.9 is gonna be the whole screen stretch. I mean, technically it is running at 16.9. Those borders that you see are the game borders. Just that the game, just like many other ports, uses a border outside of the game and then uses the, you know, then uses the emulation window there, because obviously this game is emulated. It definitely doesn't run natively in PS3, but that's what most ports are. Like when someone says, you know, oh yeah, I'm playing the PS3 port of Sonic 3. You're playing, I mean, yeah, it's technically a port, but it's an emulated version that runs in PS3 and has been officially licensed. But it's still emulated at the end of the day, obviously. So you're not gonna run a game like this natively. I wonder if there is a case where that doesn't happen. But for the most part, it is the case. For the most part, a port of an old-ass game tends to be, you know, tends to be an emulation. Anyways, we're going to space. It's called Lunar Thoughts, the ship. It's pretty funny. Okay, this is gonna be an absolute pain in the ass, let me tell you. Like right now, this is gonna be so painful that I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to beat it. I'm just warning you. Before you think that I'm gonna beat this thing anytime soon, just warning you that that's not gonna be the case. Yeah, okay, you see that round and you are convinced. You are like, okay, never mind, that's actually gonna happen fast. No, it's not. That's fake. That's just him sandbagging. Don't fall for his tricks. He's just sandbagging because he's an asshole. He wants to give you the impression you have a chance, but you don't. Seems that when he runs out of barrier, he uses that dive move a lot. Well, considering that he's completely out of defense, it makes sense. That was close though, I must admit, that was a lot closer than I thought. Damn. Fucked up that you're... Well, I guess you're supposed to jump to avoid that dive attack. Well, I don't think you can crouch it, no. You probably can only... You can only jump it. And even when you jump it, it's still not that easy to dodge it. You still need to be careful. I will try though. But I'm pretty sure it hits you regardless, if you crouch. Problem is getting him to do it again. Him pushing me. Oh, you can actually crouch it. I didn't know that. It seemed like it will hit you regardless. That's interesting. Okay, okay. I guess I should crouch more against this asshole. Damn it. That grab is absolutely illegal. Well, speaking of illegal, I'm pretty sure this guy is banned. Because you can play this guy in versus mode, not in arcade mode, but you can play it in versus mode. And for people that play the game competitively, they ban both this guy and Eggman, which makes sense, they are both boss characters. You don't want to have boss characters as playable in fighting games, you know. It's never a good idea unless there is a specific version made by the developer that is toned down for competitive play. But that's not the case here. But yeah, obviously you don't want someone that has an unblockable, that has almost every hit break guard. Doesn't seem like a very good idea. I really need to crouch more, because this guy just loves to grab and loves to use that dive. Oh, I crouched there and it didn't help. Maybe it's because I didn't crouch in time. Kinda wanna see that again though. Oh, you can't crouch. I guess the other time I just got lucky. So it's impossible to crouch? That seems... Alright, so the only way to dodge it is by jumping. Or shielding, but you don't want to lose like 2 barriers just doing that, you know. Doesn't seem like the smartest idea. Wow, he did grab into grab. It will be nice. It's a shame that you can't play versus the CPU outside of arcade mode, because I really would have liked to try this guy, to see how cheap it is to use him yourself. I mean, it's probably super cheap, but I want to see by myself how cheap it is. But you know, unfortunately you need to connect another controller or something like that, so I'm afraid that you can do it. Damn, a kick to the face, and it did a lot of damage too. I guess using that uppercut more wouldn't be a bad idea by itself. Like, that uppercut seems very fast, but I don't know how to follow it up. I don't think it has a follow-up. Like, you do that uppercut and you just watch him fall. I thought that backdash was gonna be enough, but it's not. And get clapped. I like that it says damage on his eyes when you, well, damage him, obviously. Maybe I could enter hyper mode, but I don't think that hyper mode does anything. Yeah, you can do shit like this, but it's kinda useless for the most part. I'm also pretty sure that most of hyper mode hits don't even break barrier. I think that one of the only ways of winning against this moron is breaking barrier. Ah, fuck. Can't believe he had that red bar. Only that red bar. What an asshole. Nice. I really should crouch more when they break their shields. It's nonsensical to do anything else when they are so ready for a grab. I tried to. And he still has 2 barriers. That's the bad thing. That's the unfortunate thing. Well, he has no barriers, but I'm also about to die, so... That fucking grab. It stops everything, that's the funny thing. Even if you're in the middle of an attack, it's still... He does whatever he wants. That's the problem. When I start crouching, he does all sorts of fucked up shit. It all depends on if he detects it or not. This is gonna take a long time. I still want to do the supersonic run, but I don't think it's gonna be a good idea to do it in the hardest difficulty. I will still try, but it really doesn't seem like the greatest idea. It does not seem like the greatest idea. I thought that was gonna kill. Thankfully it didn't. It has no barrier, that's the only good thing about this. Damn, get perfected, bitch. Can't do much without your precious barriers, huh? I think he's holding back. He will definitely do more of... Yeah, more of that. He was saving himself for some reason. I expected a lot more of those. You know, it's basically the classic Sonic the Fighter's experience. Getting stuck with this cheap bitch. I wonder how hard it will be if the Eggman fight, instead of once you lose, it's over. What happens if you have infinite continues just like here? I don't think it will be that hard, because you have hyper mode. You can do it pretty fast regardless, but... I don't know. Hard to imagine. I mean, you barely get any time with that fight, so... Wow, how did that miss? That was bullshit. And he just did the unblockable just like that. The funny thing about that unblockable is that it's not only unblockable, but the amount of damage it deals is out of this world. I mean, it has very slow startup, which, you know, is the way it balances out, I guess. Oh, that's bad. Nice. Nice! Got his ass. Boom. Horse kick in your ass. Damn, half an hour. Was starting to think Metal Sonic didn't know how to do anything other than grab and drop you. I was proving wrong. Yeah. No, he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. So the problem is that I don't think I can beat this guy right now. Because I think that even in hyper mode there's not much I can do. Or maybe there is. Yeah, never mind. Hyper mode is useful for anyone regardless. Get fucked, bitch. Yeah, even if your regular combo is not that useful normally, hyper mode just makes it useful. Boom. Nice. Well, there you have it. That's how you do it. That was cool. That's the first time I'm using this character. I don't like her though, the way she plays, but she has a cool... Well, I don't know if cool design, because I mean, it's kind of all over the place. What even is she? Is she a fox? Like, I think they said what she was, but I wasn't paying attention. No, I think she's a cat. Well, whatever she is, yeah, like, especially I think those wings are very weird. Those wings she has in the back, little bit weird. I also really like that in the credits they show you how you knocked out everyone. It's very cool. It's a cat, I see. Yeah, but it's a very weird design regardless. I don't mind though, but definitely weird. Alright. I don't really give a shit about any other character, to be honest. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to get Supersonic. As I say before, the way you get Supersonic in this game is by... wait, give me a second. The only way to get Supersonic here is by winning every single round without losing, and when Metal Sonic shows up you need to win the first round also without losing. So on the second round you activate Hyper Mode, and when you do that he turns into Supersonic. You become invincible, and well, that's pretty much it. I mean, the only reason to get Supersonic is just to be like, huh, look, I got Supersonic. Not really that good of an idea, but you know. I don't know if I can do it on the hardest difficulty though. I'm gonna try, but chances are that I can't do it. But I don't know, you never know. Maybe I can. But yeah, don't count on it. It most likely won't happen. But trying doesn't hurt, obviously. Trying definitely doesn't hurt. I mean, I remember doing it, as I say before, when I was younger. What I don't remember is if I did it on the hardest difficulty or not. So maybe it's a better idea to play it on normal or whatever before doing it. Funny isn't the only character I don't recognize here. There was the Fang one with a hat. Yeah, that one is funnily enough called Fang. That's a character that appears in some Game Gear games. You know, the Sega Game Gear is a handheld console. Very old handheld console. So yeah, that's where it comes from. You don't miss much though. He appears in games that are very mediocre. I mean, that compared to the Genesis versions of save games, it's basically not worth it at all. Wow, I can't believe I got handled like that. But yeah, that's gonna be the struggle. If I want to do this Supersonic shit, that's the struggle. Because as soon as you lose one round, it's all the way back to the beginning. It's kind of like in some fighting games where there is a secret final boss at the end. Well, except that here there is no secret final boss. Instead, you turn into Supersonic. But yeah, I don't think I can pull this off in the hardest difficulty. I might switch to normal just to at least try to do it once, and maybe later I could try it. But yeah, it is hard to do. I could semi-consistently do it before, but Basically every character behaves a different way and a lot of them are very annoying. But as long as you know more or less what to expect from every character, it should be mostly fine. And the good thing is that Sonic can completely obliterate someone like Fang because of the spin dash. Wow, that's a nice flight. Amy looks unusual here. Nah, this was her classic costume. Amy got introduced in Sonic CD. She also was featured in a lot of Game Gear games. That was her design. This is how Amy started. The costume that you know that has the pink dress, that started from Sonic Adventure. Every game that featured Amy before Sonic Adventure had that design. I mean this design. So yeah, it's the regular outfit, just that she got a redesign for whatever reason. I don't know why, because I really like the original one. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on normal and go gradually higher. I mean, after all, it's very fast. Like, if you can actually do it properly, it's very fast to just, like, do a whole run. You know that the runs look very long. They look long because how much I was getting fucked. But if I don't lose any round, I can guarantee you that the run is 5 minutes at most. Well, not at most, it's 5 minutes on average. So yeah, don't worry about that. Oh, there is also this. I forgot there was like a charge kick. Doesn't seem that useful though, I think. But you know. Yeah, to be fair, I prefer this design of Amy rather than the pink dress. I think this one looks more in character. Well, that depends on what you mean in character. Because I think that it's not just her design that was changed when it comes to Sonic Adventure, it was also her personality. I think before that she was just she was a pushy girl, but she wasn't that aggressive. She was just overly, you know, lovey-dovey, but that's it. Like, in Sonic Adventure she's not just that, but also quite aggressive while doing that. In Sonic Adventure, she kinda gains more of a yandere personality. Well, not like you can say much about her personality when there is literally no dialogue before Sonic Adventure, save some exceptions. But yeah. And these guys get tricked a lot by the sidestep. Eggman's Descendant. Yeah, Eggman's Descendant appears a lot in... well, I wouldn't say a lot, but it appears in the Olympic Games. Like the Olympic Games or games like that that are just supposed to be spin-offs with crossovers and stuff. Usually those games are include a lot of characters that otherwise don't get any attention outside of that. And yeah, Eggman's Descendant being one of them. But yeah, there is a lot more characters. I mean, Espio, I'm pretty sure he also appears in a lot of those, after all. And Espio is not very relevant outside of that, you know. Outside of those additional games. Ouch. You also gotta be very careful to finish them off properly. Because these characters, as I say before, that keep up damage, like the comeback factor of this game, of dealing more damage when you are about to die, it's very noticeable. So if they are about to die and you haven't finished them off, they are gonna fuck you up. You don't want that, obviously. So yeah, finish the job. So they are gonna finish it for you, just with you losing, obviously. I'm just gonna time you out, fuck you. Back to obscure characters, I also didn't know Bark. Well, I'm pretty sure that Bark is original from this game. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that this is the only game he appears. Like the first and only game. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. I think he's only in this game. So because of that, yeah, it is an obscure character. And he doesn't even attempt to grab in normal difficulty. Makes sense. I guess I could try later in hard difficulty, maybe. See how he does in hard difficulty. Because I eventually want to do it in hard difficulty, you know? But as you can see, the spin dash is something that works very well against the CPU. Spin dash is just very effective. They don't know what to do most of the times. Well, I mean, honestly, if someone will be spamming spin dash against me, I don't know what I will do either. I don't blame them not knowing what to do. This is bad. Oh, what the hell? Damn, I got super lucky there. The sidestep saved me from the ground. Damn, nice sidestep, bitch. Only in this game, not counting a few cameos, yeah. Alright. The question is how I will handle the mirror match. I think the Sonic AI loves grabbing a lot. So as long as I stay away, maybe I should be fine, hopefully. Also, why is this Sonic stage, I wonder? This isn't even the tornado. This is some weird ass plane. I'm pretty sure never appears. Damn. That hurts. Fuck. But I don't know what to do against this guy. Maybe I should instead punch instead of trying to sidestep, or maybe choose a spin dash his ass. I mean, yeah, I can handle a couple grabs, but I don't know. I mean, it's already over there. Like here, I already won't get supersonic, but I just want to practice what to do against this guy. Because it does seem like he... I don't think sidestepping in general is gonna help me. I really don't know what to do, honestly. Guy just seems hard to handle in general. Well, it makes sense, he's Sonic. It's a mirror match. I don't know, maybe choose a spin dash and pray that I get lucky or something. Yeah. And obviously, what will I do against Metal Sonic? He like Honey is in the comics, but you already established those don't matter. I mean, the comics have a lot of characters, you know. Like, the comics have a lot of characters that never made it into any game. Like, characters that were invented only for the comics, you know. That's why I think they don't matter. Because at that point you might as well consider those characters that appear there different characters. Yeah, this is gonna be very hard. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, and keep in mind this is the normal difficulty. I want to imagine how bad this is gonna be. Oh, you can also change camera, I almost forgot. You can use this weird ass camera. I don't know why you will do that, but there is that opportunity of using that. Really don't know why you will do it, really. It's there. But, you know, it's a horrible camera, so don't do it. So how do I handle this guy? I mean, I only need to win one round. I don't need to win both of them. I really don't know how to do it. Maybe it's just like with Sonic, spin dashing and praying for the best. I don't know what else to do. But yeah, it seems like it will be a lot harder than I thought. I guess just the fact that I was more or less able to do it in the past gave me some false sense of confidence, you know. But yeah, probably not the smartest idea. Damn, I tried dodging it by sidestepping and it didn't work. Even when I start the spin that she can still grab. Though, let me restart. Let me restart because it doesn't matter. Even Eggman's descendant is in the comics. I mean, everyone is in the comics. I mean, the comics also, I'm pretty sure, follow the same logic as many American comics, which is basically that they change authors all the time and the story is a gigantic mess. So I think the Sonic comics are not exempt from that either, but I'm not sure. Again, I don't really give a shit about the comics. I also want to... Give me a second. I want to see in the command list. There are some movements that are exclusive for when you have hyper mode. Actually, there's only one. Emerald Dive, Punch, plus Kick. I mean, half circle. Okay, let me see how to do that. Oh, that's Metal Sonic's movement. Well, that's pretty nice. Problem is that seems very... like, it seems like the damage is fucking trash. Let me restart because I pause, you know. Don't like pausing in the middle of the run. I imagine the later is... yeah, obviously. That's what I meant. Like, the authors changing all the time are obviously what makes the story a mess. I don't know what even is the point of that Emerald Dive when it deals so little damage. Like, it seems completely useless. Yeah, the wind up punch is pretty funny though. But yeah. Then again, at least I guess the American industry of comics at least has that excuse that they change authors all the time and that's what their stories are, hot garbage. Problem is that the Japanese industry of comics don't really have that excuse for most cases. And even then, a lot of stories end up finishing like trash. Well, the greatest example being Shingeki no Kyojin. You can't blame the change of authors for that one. Well, in fact, you need to blame the author for that, but the author and only the author. Like, he really fucked that one up like crazy. But that's okay. Ouch. See if I do the Emerald Dive. That move is so fucking useless, dude. May as well not even be there. I guess it's used to break barriers, but at that point, why wouldn't you get hit instead of wasting a barrier? Not like it deals that much damage, so it's not like getting hit will be a problem. Uh-oh. I think I might be dead. Maybe. Oh. I believe, from what I know of the Mirror continuities that both DC and Marvel have, Gotham Mess is an accurate description. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I think that for the most part, comics in general, regardless of where they come, a lot of times they just don't do a very good job at telling a story. Not that I read any of them, but just reading about them, you quickly get overwhelmed. Yeah, the multiple multiverses that there are, yeah, it's all an absolute mess. But you know, it's just one of those things that I guess it could be worse. Well, I don't know how, but maybe it could. But yeah, I guess at least as I say, they have the excuse that they have different authors, and that's why the story becomes like an absolute mess, but Japanese authors don't have that excuse. So at that point, you have to blame the authors themselves. But it's okay. I guess at the end of the day, it's the reason why I don't like reading. Because I mean, if you read something, and when I say reading, I mean also, you know, just watching movies and shit like that. I mean, watching stuff, not really just something that is written. But like, that's why I don't like it, because so many people suck at writing that when you experience any media like that doesn't have any input from you, you're basically doing a completely passive action. That's the thing. Like, it feels like you just wasted your time. That's the reason why I prefer video games so much, because at least in video games, the gameplay is not shit. Even if the story is garbage and even if it ends up being disappointing, at least you did something, you know. At least you had some interaction with the media. In the other ones, if you don't like the outcome or you don't like the direction you're going, everything that you consume is worthless. Well, that's an exaggeration. It's not really worthless, but you know, might as well be. Uh-oh, this is bad. Or not. That's kind of wait. I did have to read The Killing Joke for a uni assignment. I don't know what The Killing Joke is. Sounds funny though. The Killing Joke. Is that a comic? Point. Oh damn, I can deflect bombs too? Holy shit. Sonic Spin Dash doesn't give a shit about anything. Yeah, no wonder both Sonic and Knuckles are top tier. They are the two that have a Spin Dash. I mean, Tails also has a Spin Dash, I guess. And you're dead. One of Batman and the Joker's most iconic stories. Oh, I see. Hey Colo, how is it going? No, that was Sonic fighting a duck. Now I'm fighting my own shadow. So yeah. Almost. Gotta love those mirror matches, right? Nice grab. Nice, okay, his barriers are gone. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, not Shadow. Not particularly the guy called Shadow. Just my literal Shadow. That somehow Eggman can bring to life to fight me. Some sort of cloning technique, I guess. Alright, so what I need to do now is just win the first round versus Metal Sonic. If I can do that without getting hit, without getting killed, I will actually get Super Sonic. If I don't, well, basically all this run was for nothing. Oops. Ouch. Nice! I got it! I should be able to turn into Super Sonic now. I should be able to. There you go. Okay, so at this point I'm immortal. Nothing this guy does can hurt me. And he's pretty much dead. So, you know. You can just keep spamming like that. Yeah, he can hit you like that, but it's useless. I wonder if I can do the Emerald Dive. Oh, I can. Get fucked. So the problem here is that I can still lose against Eggman. Because Eggman doesn't give a shit about your health. In Eggman, basically, you just need to beat him quickly. I can still lose this, and if I lose I will be very disappointed in myself, but it can happen. It can definitely happen. So hopefully it doesn't, but it can. Damn, get fucked, bitch. Well, there you have a supersonic run. At least I can still do it. Well, on normal difficulty, but let's be real. But hey, it's a supersonic run nonetheless, you know? And I like how his hair goes through the spaceship. Pretty cool. That one isn't a conventional comic, it's a one-shot graphic novel. More or less it's a standalone work, I see. Yeah. Eggman got fucked. He deserves that though. But yeah. Can you believe that? I don't think I can do this in the hardest difficulty though. I think that the hardest difficulty is, redundancy aside, very hard. I guess I can give a couple attempts, but I think that they are not gonna go very well. But yeah, this is hard to do. But yeah, I'm very glad that I was able to at least show you Supersonic. Yeah, Supersonic exists in this game. That Virtua Sonic didn't last long, I know. Yeah. I like that it also says Supersonic when you enter your name. That's pretty cool. There you have it. 5 minutes and a half. That's pretty much what a run takes if you don't lose any round. It's pretty much what it takes. But yeah, there you have it. A Supersonic run just like that. Well, the question is, what do I do now? should I really try to go for hardest? I mean, I guess I could. But it's probably not gonna happen in hardest. It's very hard to not lose a single round in this difficulty. I guess, well, again, I'm gonna try a couple of times. But if this doesn't work, I guess I can just play another character. I mean, there are a lot of characters to pick. My teacher got that one through unorthodox means. I mean, that usually is the case for most material. Like, I remember when I used to go to high school, though this is probably more of a South America thing, or I guess Latin America in general. You know that basically when you go to school you need to buy educational books, right? That you will use to, that like you will teach, like the teacher will teach with that book the whole year, right? And in school they told us, yeah, but if you can, please photocopy the book. It's not worth it to buy it original. Like, they told us that in the school. Like, they didn't even give a shit about piracy. They were like, you know what? Photocopy it if you can. And most people did that. I did that too for some of them. Some others I bought them original, but for most of them you just photocopy them. So in my school, nobody gave a shit about piracy. Again, I'm saying that the teachers themselves say that, not the students. Like, the teachers basically recommended us to just photocopy the books. Don't even worry about buying them, because they were quite expensive for the most part. You weren't saying it for simplicity, the difficulty is literally named hardest? Yes! Believe it or not, the difficulty is literally called hardest. Amy pretty sus? Why? I still remember the CD key I used to install. Is that Visual Basic or is that something else? On all the school computers. Also, how is it going, Yami? Don't remember this Amy design. Dude, this Amy design... Again, Amy before Sonic Adventure, that was her design. Like, believe it or not, that was her design in Sonic Adventure, before Sonic Adventure in every single game. Like, it doesn't matter which one. Like Sonic CD, Sonic Drift, any other Game Gear game, this game, any additional media, Amy always had this design until Sonic Adventure came and completely changed it. Wait, why am I still going if I lost a round? I'm stupid. Alright, let me do one more try. But I think that it's not gonna happen in hardest. Though, maybe I should try in hard difficulty. Yeah, I guess I could try in hard difficulty. If it doesn't work, again, I'm just gonna pick a different character and just play normally. Well, normally, but in hardest difficulty. To make it more spicy. You know. That's some Visual Basic IDE. Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, I mean, in our case, we didn't even need to hide it. I mean, I'm pretty sure also the operative systems in school were all pirated as well. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, it's not like Microsoft or whoever was the proprietary of the shit we were pirating was gonna come to our school and tell us, hey, you can't do that shit, where is your license? Like, I mean, not only that we're in a country that those companies don't give a shit, But also it was a school that wasn't high profile, like it was just a regular ass school. It was a private school, yeah, it wasn't public, but it was still a very low profile school. It didn't have any prestige, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So nobody gave a shit. And it makes sense, I mean, why would anyone give a shit? No reason to do that. But yeah. We used to do LAN parties of Unreal Tournament at work too. Modern Times ruin everything. Wait. What does Modern Times have to do with not playing Unreal Tournament? Are you saying that they forbid you from doing that? Because in my work, back when we were obviously going to office, people were playing Counter-Strike, like, you know, Left 4 Dead with LAN, you know. They were playing a lot of games like that between them, and nobody gave a shit. Well, as long as you did it in break, obviously. Because if you do it on work time, yeah, that's not gonna be very nice, but... yeah. Is that not something that they allow you to do in your work? I remember playing Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on work when it was my break. Play Budokai Tenkaichi. Damn, I got fucked. Yeah, I don't think there is I don't think it's a very good idea to try this challenge on anything other than normal. So I'm gonna go hardest, but I'm gonna pick a different character, and I'm obviously not gonna go to win every single thing. I'm between picking Fang or Bark. I guess I can play Bark since he's only exclusive from this game. I guess might as well use him here. He also looks cool, so why not, right? According to the tier list, this guy is low tier, alongside with Amy. I'm assuming that that's because they are very slow. I also think they lack some resources. Well, some resources, I mean, they lack some... you know... Tim, get fucked. They like tools. Damn, that looks completely useless. I guess that's also the other problem. A lot of the things they have are just extremely useless. There was also a command grab for this guy, but I don't remember it. Like, there was a command grab where he did, like... I don't remember it. Or maybe it was just the regular grab? No, there was another grab that was something punching down. I think actually I know how it is. If she lets me do it. Yeah, that one. The karate chops. Well, we're talking about this. I think one of my uni professors straight up taught us how to use Sci-Hub. I don't know what Sci-Hub is. Is that a pirate site? I'm assuming. Probably, right? Boing, boing, boing. Get fucked. Yeah, Bark. Roof, roof. Companies more security conscious nowadays. Oh, I see. Yeah, here we don't give a shit. In fact, I think that not so long ago, my company had a ping pong tournament. In office, obviously. Because we have a ping pong table in office. That's pretty cool. Wow, that was pretty dumb. Just looked like two gorillas punching each other. I mean, they are not gorillas, but They are not that far from being. Boing. Damn, this guy can punch. Holy shit. A university also had a great peer-to-peer piracy network, not anymore. Oh, I see. Bark versus Susie Bark? Maybe. Yeah, no, I can guarantee you that here in Latin America nobody gives a shit. Well, I can't speak for all of Latin America, but at least in my country, nobody gives a shit about piracy. You couldn't play ping pong even if your life depended on it. I played ping pong when I was in high school. There was a guy that had a ping pong table and we played a lot. It was pretty cool. Very fun too. I like ping pong. I didn't play ping pong in the office because honestly I didn't want to sweat and then needing to sit for 4 more hours, you know, while I was sweating like a fucking pig, you know. But yeah, I used to do it in high school a lot. Was it the guy who lived in a church? Yes. Well, not a church, it was a synagogue. But yeah, that same guy. That same guy. He had an actual ping pong table, and we played a shit ton there. It was super fun. He was very good too. In fact, I remember he also was playing against adults. Like adults that were good at the game, and he was playing like nothing. Like you know, like they were just their playmates. He was very good. He had a lot of practice. Well, honestly, that guy was super athletic in general. He was just one of those guys that was naturally gifted when it comes to the athleticism. He was just very good at anything regarding that. Also, hey Clonka, how is it going? Yeah, there is a Sonic fighting game. Believe it or not, there is. The best part of this fighting game is that since there isn't much to emulate because you're pretty much running an emulator inside an emulator, you can use the PS3 emulator to play it very easily, which is what I'm doing right now. This game is being emulated on PS3. And it, as you can see, it runs perfectly. And I mean, yeah, I might have a good graphics card, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't need a good graphics card to run this game. Like the PS3 emulator is very well optimized. So I don't think it's necessary. Damn, get fucked. But yeah, believe it or not, Clonka, this game exists. And I remember when I was a kid, I played this game so much. I loved this game when I was a kid. It was so much fun to play it. I thought that wasn't gonna hit me. But it hit me literally the very last one. What an asshole. And this is the sonar of the game. You see it, we have projectiles. Well, not the only sonar of the game. Oh wait, triple ground slam. Close, okay, that's a command grab. Back, forward, wait, did it say back, forward, back? I think it say that, right? Back, forward, back, grab. Inputting that is not a good idea with this asshole here. Like, getting up close with this guy is gonna be absolutely impossible. But yeah. Oh, to answer you... Wait, give me a second. What the hell? How did I avoid that? Ouch. I didn't avoid that one. That was obvious. To answer you, Sci-Hub basically exists to bypass paywalls on research papers. Oh, I see. That's interesting. It was created by a student who just couldn't pay to read the several papers needed for her project. Yeah, it makes sense. I feel like a lot of academic stuff should be subsidized by the government, because the students shouldn't pay for that. You shouldn't make a profit off of that. I mean, after all, at least in my country, the government is a subsidiary of a lot of shit. And a lot of the shit it's subsidiary, it's a little bit useless compared to something like that. But yeah. But it's okay. It's the way it is. This fun guy is an absolute bitch. I already knew that, but just very hard to approach with a character that is so up close like this guy. I guess I can do that. The problem is that he's smart. He goes back to avoid me. I don't know why I can't just attack him with a jumping attack. Wow, he somehow dodged that. But yeah. Thankfully, in my case, when I went to university, all the material, since there was basically there was already a fee that you needed to pay, a very small fee, but a fee nonetheless. All the material was provided, quote-unquote, for free. And since the fee was already quite low, I never had to worry about it, thankfully. But then again, what I did in university is very particular. It's not a degree, it's more of a course, as I always say. He shouldn't be doing this, because he has the advantage. After internet and mobile devices became normal, everything went downhill. I mean, I agree with mobile devices. I hate cell phones with a passion, and I genuinely believe that they brought some irreversible damage to society as a whole. For sure. Which is the reason why I don't use one. I feel like it completely fries the mind. Well, fries the mind. I mean, it fries multiple things, but specifically the mind. And some people should not have access to cell phones at all, especially those that have internet connection. I tried crouching, I guess it's too much recovery. You can call an ambulance. Yeah, well, that's the problem. If cell phones were just that, something that you use to call others, but unfortunately that's not the case. I guess I should specify smartphones. But then again, I also don't like the fact that anyone can call you at any time, you know. That's a problem in itself. Okay, what are you gonna do, Fang? Nothing, because you're an idiot. That's what you're gonna do, Fang. I guess if I have the life lead, I'm just gonna zone him out. Problem is that That for some reason has an unblockable. Don't know exactly why. Oh, get fucked, bitch! There's something in criminal law called accept a risk, where you accept something bad that might happen for the sake of a greater good. Acepto. Acepto for the greater good. Obviously, that's not Italian. I don't know how to say almost nothing in Italian, and even though I studied it in high school, but since I never really gave a shit. You're jumping a lot, you little shit. How about you chill? Smartphones are just something to give to thieves. I know, right? Seems like it's the only purpose they serve in Latin America. Yeah. But you know, yeah, I hate smartphones with a passion. I don't think there's any invention that I hate more than smartphones. I don't think there is. I really don't think so. I think that they are the worst invention that humanity came up with. Boom, you didn't have barriers. Oops. Seems like you couldn't block that second hit. What a problem. Maybe it wouldn't have been a problem if you weren't such a blocking bitch. I mean, especially when you're a zoner, dude. You're a zoner and you come up to me. That's such a bad idea. Why will you even do that? Boom, boom. Karate chop your ass. And this bear is very good. Against the CPU, that is. Again, this guy is supposed to be low tier in a competitive environment. Supposed to be the worst, one of the worst characters in the game. Yeah, it seems that it does very well against the CPU. I should use that spinning attack more when they are out of shields, because it doesn't do anything with shields, since they, you know. Oh, it's just like that attack. Okay, so I can use it more now. Problem is that, oh, it seems to have good range. Yeah, I think that way when they don't have barrier, you just fuck them up. You hate them in terms of what they are in a vacuum, or hate them for the consequences? Both. The consequences, as Yami say, are absolutely disastrous. But I also hate the concept of having something on you that basically allows anyone to basically annoy you. I mean, I know that not every call has to be annoying, but the point is that the fact that anyone can just make you lose your focus of what you're doing at the moment, like something can take you out of the situation you are in just because they send a message or whatever. I think that that's unacceptable. If you're in one place, you should be in that place. You know? I think that that's especially obnoxious when you're hanging out with someone and all they do is check out their phone. Well, not literally all they do, but when you're supposedly hanging out with someone, you're talking to them and all of a sudden they pull out the phone and suddenly it's like they are not there. Like, they are not there and you might as well not be there for them either. Like, it turns them into complete drones. And And it happened a lot of times. I remember in high school, there were some friends that used to come over to my house, or the opposite. And a lot of times someone texted them something and they were suddenly pulling up the phone and they were glued to the phone for like 2 minutes straight. I might as well not even be there at that point. It was very annoying. Obviously you could say something like, well, that's their fault, not the fault of the phone. It's not the fault of the phone that they don't have any self-control. But I mean, again, it's just one of those things of what if, right? Because yeah, it could be someone trying to scam you, like something not important so you don't need to check. But what if it's someone that has an emergency and you have to pay attention, right? So it's always that feeling of I need to check no matter what. And when you do that, even if it's not something important, you still get hooked because you want to answer, even if it's something super unimportant, right? So it's just one of those things that is despicable to me in almost every sense. Smartphones are absolute garbage. Like, I really don't think I hate any other invention more than the smartphone. They truly are the worst of the worst. Oh yeah, I forgot about this spinning thing. It should spin and this moron can't do much. Well, he could do the emerald dive, in which case that will probably hit me. He went for grabs, what a moron. Now the question is, how the fuck do I do to fight against Eggman here? This guy's string is not fast enough. I really don't know what to do here. I feel like I'm probably gonna lose. Well, let's find out. Maybe I don't. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can spam the down button instead of the basic combo. Yeah, there you go. That's better than to spam the punch, down punch. It's way better. Well, this was a cool character, honestly. This feels like a rock, paper, scissors kind of game. Well, sorry to break it to you, but that's literally every fighting game in existence. You know? Like, it might not look like it, but literally every fighting game is a rock, paper, scissors game. It's just that some of them are complex enough that you don't notice it at first, but every single fighting game is a rock, paper, scissors. Just that it's hidden between layers of complexity, of controls, mechanics, combos, you know, mix-ups, all of that. But at the end of the day, once you learn all of that, it just becomes a rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, in this game you either have a regular attack, you have a grab, or you have a sidestep. And all of those things are dealt in different ways that beat each other or not, you know. So yeah, but again, that's something that literally applies for every single fighting game. That's fair, I'm grateful for mine, at least since I actually use it for things that matter. Having a map of the city and it shows where I am and where I'm facing. Yeah, well, but then again, that's not something that a smartphone is exclusive for. Like, that's not something that only a smartphone does. A GPS does that. The difference is that a GPS at this point is completely obsolete because of smartphones. But yeah, that's something that GPSs used to do before they permanently got integrated in something else. What was the unblockable for this guy? I think it was Yeah, I think it's forward, back forward. Yeah, it's like that. But yeah, let's blast some fools. Why not? Ouch. It's hard to input though. I mean, it's hard to input it fast. I also remember him having... Oh yeah, he has some sort of combo with his tail. He also has that. That's why I like the generate... Wait, in a sense yes, but this one is pretty much it. Well, I guess you can say that this game is not that complex, so it's easy to figure out the rock, paper, scissors. But I think this game does have some complexity. It's just that I suck at it, you know? You shouldn't take this gameplay as a good example of how this game is. There are people that actually play this game competitively and will give you a better example than I'm giving right now, to be honest. Holy shit, that did so much damage. That's why I like the generation I was born in. Got to experience the transition. Well, I also got to experience the transition. It's just that I'm talking about high school. When I was in middle school, it was also like that. Like, people didn't have a smartphone. In fact, when I was in middle school, and I think also the first years of high school, having a cell phone wasn't something that you were supposed to have. It was something that you were supposed to have in high school, but not before. So in that regard, you know, I will say that... Damn, out of the fucking flying carpet, bitch. This is my territory now. The smartphone though seems like it has rendered a lot of other tools redundant. Many people don't wear watches anymore because their phone already... Yeah, not only that, there is also a device that was called personal... I mean, the acronym was PDA. I don't remember what it stands for. It was personal something. Personal these nuts. No, but it was something like that. And now, I mean, it was a device where you were supposed to list the things that you were supposed to do later. But obviously that became irrelevant with cell phones, because you can just write anything in a document or... Funny that now they use smart watches. Yeah, that's a thing somehow. Just so that they can use the smartphone without pulling it out. I don't know exactly how they work, but yeah, there are a lot of inventions. Wait, this guy has air projectiles? That seems a little bit cheap. The AI never uses the air projectiles. This guy is pretty much like Akuma. Get fucked. Giving kids smartphones is pretty dumb. Yeah, I agree with that. Also, hey Kyle, how is it going? Yeah, no, I don't think that's what it stands for. I'm afraid that's not the meaning of the acronym, particularly. Uh-oh. Damn, that's right. When you have a weapon, characters have a command grab that they steal your weapon and they hit you with it. I'm pretty sure that that's a universal mechanic, as long as the opponent has a weapon. think it happens with Fang, Bean, and Amy. The one for Bean is particularly funny, I gotta say. Him. Oh, there is also one for Espio. That was the one for Espio. Holy shit, that was pretty funny. I mean, I need to look at the command list, because I think it's forward, back forward, the unblockable, but I'm not sure. Him. Bang bang bang, bitch. Yeah, this is as ooga booga as it gets. Yeah, believe it or not, this guy is not top tier. Or, well, he is top tier, I guess, but he's not the highest tier according to the Discord for this game. He's like A tier or some shit. But Sonic and Knuckles are apparently better. Get fucked. What is this new Evo title? An Evo title? I think this game probably was played in one Evo or two, I don't know. I mean, after all, Evo always had side tournaments that were run by the community rather than the event itself, so this might be one of those. Ouch. Wow, that's right, this guy has a spin dash. Completely render that useless. Damn. Damn it. He really likes his grabs. Get fucked. Nowadays, if you don't have a smartphone in school, you're considered below the poverty line? Probably. You know, I mean, giving phones to kids is normal. In fact, it will be abnormal not to do it nowadays. But that's not... Like, I wouldn't say that that's a bad thing in itself. The issue is, you know, just how insanely prevalent cell phones are. I wouldn't say that giving them to kids is the issue in itself. It's just so how everything almost requires you to have one. That's the real issue, not giving it to kids. I mean, well, yeah, that's part of the issue, but it's not the focus. If so many things didn't require using cell phone, it wouldn't be that bad. And Sonar versus Sonar. For some reason this moron is not throwing a single bomb. I don't know why. Boing. Get fucked. Yeah. This is basically the embodiment of that image that says, anyways, I started blasting. This guy gives no shits. So at least the reason why the bullets deal no damage makes sense here. You know how there are many fighting games where there is a character with a gun and every time they shoot it deals no damage, right? And it doesn't make any sense because it's supposed to be a real gun. But this guy, since he shoots Scorch, it makes sense that the damage is shit. Well, shit compared to how it should be if there were real bullets, obviously. You will just test a girl? That doesn't seem like a very good idea, to be honest. Some things are better to just talk personally, you know? Yeah, vanilla cell phone. Also known as a cell phone. Because the other option will be a smartphone, I guess. Is Metal Sonic gonna get blasted too, or what? I don't know. I also like how it says Fang the Sniper. I don't think that that's what a sniper does, but who am I to judge? Yeah, maybe Metal Sonic is gonna beat my ass. I don't know. Because yeah, he can do that Emerald Dive and I'm absolutely dead. Because it goes through bullets. But I think that that's the main issue. Like, as you can see, he's doing it very often. Yeah, okay. So this one is actually gonna be hard. Damn it. Ultimately, the thing about giving kids anything is that you need to teach them about the responsibilities involved. Yeah, I know. But I think that it's basically one of those things of the chicken and the egg, right? Like, which one came first? I think that, yeah, a lot of people are not responsible with their phones. So, you know, I think it's only the kid's fault in that case. But, you know, thankfully it's something that I don't need to worry about. Yeah, cell phones, always dislike them. Always dislike them even when they didn't have access to the internet. Wait, what happens if I enter hyper mode? Is that gonna be a good idea? Probably not. But maybe. Let me check. That's pretty funny, I must admit. Being funny doesn't necessarily mean useful, that's for sure. How did that kick even miss? I want to see the command list for this guy, just to make sure that what I'm doing... Wait, it wasn't... Tim, I thought it was forward, back, forward. It was just pressing forward. I'm a dumbass. Wasn't even that hard. And then you have this one, that is the one where he shots a very big one. Yeah, I think that that's what I need to know. The rest is not really that important. Against the CPU, I mean. You know. Ouch. Oh, at least I dodged that one. Yeah, you need to only press forward. It's so much easier than what was I doing. I guess I was getting confused with the large projectile. That one is not that simple. Oh yeah, there was another combo. The combo that he has with his tail. How is that one? Problem is that I don't remember which twin... No. I don't remember what button it was. That's the issue. I mean, maybe it's gonna say tail something. Dodge, no. Maybe, no, but it says dodge. Okay, this, no, that's tail throw. Foot crush, weapon grab, no. Tail combo, this one. Okay, it's kicks after that. Gotcha. Yeah, that one. At least that one breaks shield, and it seems very fast. I can clearly see Fang's problem here. He's a projectile character in a game that you are always next to the opponent. No, I wouldn't say that's the problem. The problem is that Metal Sonic is a fucking asshole, and he has that Emerald Dive move that completely ignores your projectiles. It's like a better spin dash, you know. Pretty much like the superior version of a spin dash. It's absolutely broken, which it makes sense. He's a boss character after all. Wouldn't make sense if he wasn't broken. Ah, damn it. No matter how fast the tail whip is, it's still not faster than a grab. The grab is just extremely fast. Damn. Kicked me so hard that even the emulator couldn't handle it very well. Holy shit. Kicked me so damn hard. And not even the emulator could handle it. Damn. He got a little bit paralyzed there, huh? Problem is that I can't miss that second hit. Because that seems like a good strategy against this guy, since he decides to block. But it's very easy to not input that forward properly. Because the game wants you to input that forward on the third hit, not any sooner or any later. Wow, why did that one not hit? That was bullshit. Wait, why did that one not hit? Wasn't that supposed to be an unblockable? It missed twice in a row. Weird. That's so from... Well, to be honest, when it comes to projectile ignoring shit, I think that... What was the earliest example of a fighting game that had a very strong anti-projectile mechanic? Because, I mean, obviously you have things like Zangief's green hand in Street Fighter 2. That's not what I would call very strong, you know? You had to use it properly. Oops. You can also use that barrage directly. There is also a movement that I want to see what it does. Like a movement during the hyper mode, this one. It's all buttons forward P. Okay. Seems like a pain in the ass, but I can try it. No, I didn't do it properly. Asshole. You gonna block that? Oh, he didn't block that. Get fucked. Yeah, Fang is not a bad character, but it's just that Metal Sonic is completely broken, obviously. So he can just spam that attack. I mean, if his AI was smarter, the only thing he will do is spam that attack. That one attack there. But the AI is not very smart, so he only does it sometimes, whenever he feels like it. Like, right here, instead of blocking like a moron, the smartest thing he could do is just spamming that attack. But he only does it randomly. I mean, I'm glad that he at least gives me an opening, but still weird, you know. But it's okay. Ouch. Asshole. As I say before, needless to say, Metal Sonic and Eggman are banned from competitive play. Problem is that I want to see how they play in my hands, but there is no versus AI that is not this arcade mode, so unfortunately I don't think I can see how to use them. I mean, the game doesn't even have training mode. Like, other than the fact that it adds a new character and it lets you play as the bosses, I will say that as a port is very bare bones, you know. A very bare bones port. All things considered. But that's okay. I mean, it could be worse. It could be like one of those ports where the performance is somehow worse than the original, you know. That could always be the case. I played a lot of those. A lot of those ports that magically run worse than the original. It's very funny. I mean, it's very funny if it wasn't so sad. Yeah, it is quite sad. Seems that he mainly reacts to the projectile where I shoot bullets straight instead of the one that I shoot them high. Like, he doesn't react to this, but he reacts to the other one. The one that is slower. I guess because he has more time to react, probably. It's pretty funny how the AI... Like, the AI can be very dumb in a lot of things, but something that the AI almost always does is whenever you're about to grab, they crouch immediately, and then they usually counter with another grab. Like, of all the dumb shit that the AI does, that's something that they are perfect on. They never get hit by a grab. Unless it's one of the early stages where the AI is dumb on purpose. You know. Damn, he went for the fucking laser. Unbelievable. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, the laser is usually a very uncommon movement to use. Usually never uses it. But when he uses it, you need to get out of the way, because that shit is unblockable. You don't want to get hit by it. Essentially. Not a good idea. I also wonder how long this fight is gonna take, because it does seem like Metal Sonic has everything to be an asshole, so... I don't think Fang can do much in this situation, other than what I already did, which is spamming that one combo. Oh wait, he has no barrier, so he's gonna have to eat all my bullets. Oh, but he can crouch. So I don't think he's smart enough, though. Oh, okay, that's a new one. Alright, never mind. He seems like he wants to be smart now. Damn, get blasted, bitch. But yeah, when he's out of barrier, he doesn't know what to do. He goes very, very dumb when he gets barrier. Now, there is a problem here. Fang is a character that can break barriers with his regular projectile. So what do I do against Eggman here? Because he's definitely gonna shield himself. How can I win against this guy? Maybe I need to use the tail whip. Oh, I can kick. Well, but he can still block the kicks. Oh, get kicked, bitch. Alright. I guess you really depend on this final fight against Eggman for him to not block. Well, if he blocks against a character that has a shield break basic combo, is not a problem. The problem is when you have a character like this one, there is not much that you can do. That was a cool KO. I never used that grab ever again, but it was a very good one. Amy got knocked out of the stage. This guy just got blasted. This guy got yeehawed. I think most of my opponents got defeated in the same way, using basic combo into the run, or the basic combo, and that's it. Oh, that one was a trade. Nice. And then Eggman just got kicked to the face. I think that's a way better idea, because I'm pretty sure that if I started shooting, he will be blocking a lot more. Yeah, could have been better, could have been worse. Overall, wasn't that bad. Boom. Yeah. Good shit. I kinda wanna see, just in case, if there really is or not a way to you know, if there is a way to right, but the problem is that offline versus, yeah, it tells you to put another controller. Like, you can fight against the AI. And obviously putting online battle is not a good idea on a fucking emulator, so yeah, there's not much you can do here, I guess. I love how after you win it says game over, because the game is over. Yeah, that's an arcade classic. Every arcade game says game over even though you win. It's just the way it goes. I guess I can play one more character just to finish it off. I wonder which one though. Which one should I play? I guess I could play Amy. Is it a good idea? I don't really care about anyone else, I guess. I guess I could also use Bean. And whatever, let's use Amy. Why not? She has a hammer. A hammer that is very strong because it breaks shield and it also stuns you like that. She also has that weird hammer spin that deals a shit ton of damage. But yeah. So sometimes the last hammer hit misses. You can also throw your hammer. Has some interesting movements. Especially that slide there. But let's not forget that Knuckles in this game is a shover, as he usually is in many games, so here the fact that we are obliterating Knuckles doesn't mean anything. So don't worry about it. Amy versus Amy. Oh, I completely skipped the cutscene. Don't know why. I wonder what movement I should be spamming more. Something to take into account is that the basic combo doesn't break guard. Only this movement breaks guard, and it's extremely slow. Extremely slow. She also has... Oh, wait a second, that breaks guard? The jumping attack? Oh, if the jumping attack breaks guard, that seems like a good idea. What was her grab, by the way? Oh, no barrier. What you gonna do now? Damn. She got hit by the ass. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem that the basic combo doesn't do anything in terms of breaking guard. It seems incredibly inconvenient. I mean, it's the same problem that Fang has, but the difference is that Fang can just shoot you. Like, that's the advantage. I don't know what Amy has as an advantage. Oh, that's a huge command grab. Holy shit. That's some damage. And that's some damage too. Nice. I missed that. I don't know how she does that movement where she spins. I've been trying to do it, but I don't know what the exact input is. I should check out the command list, because I have no idea. Yeah, she has a thing for hammer since the... Well, I wouldn't say since the beginning, because I'm pretty sure she didn't have it in Sonic CD, but... Okay, spin hammer is forward punch? Really? Is that right? Oh, if you say so. Oh, you can also end the basic combo with that. Yeah, it's literally forward punch. Just that you need to press forward only once, because otherwise you start running and you do that weird hit. Alright, I got you. Dude. But yeah, Amy, I don't know why they gave her a hammer though. It's a very interesting choice. I guess because that specific hammer, yeah. A hammer, not a hammer. Yeah, that specific hammer is like a cartoony hammer, you know. And since Amy was always like a show character, I guess it's a fitting weapon, because I think that otherwise it will probably be too serious if they give her any other weapon. Maybe. But I hope you can also throw your hammers just casually. No fucks given. Boom. It's fun to use though. But yeah, apparently she's alongside Bark, she's also a low tier character, unfortunately. That's okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that spinning thing a lot, because the AI doesn't seem to be very smart to know how to deal with it, and it deals a lot of damage. Problem is that since it's such a simple input, it's very easy to make something else instead of that input. Like, it's very easy to do a running input instead of that spin. But it just deals so much damage that you can just throw it out. I shouldn't have done that there. Damn, I got killed by getting step on my feet. That's fucked up. I imagine that must have hurt a lot if it straight up knocked me out. Can you imagine someone stepping on your foot so hard that it knocks you out? Like, I'm pretty sure that not even someone like cutting your foot off could knock you out. Because it's the literal foot, like, can't do much to act as a knockout, but it did here. Damn, I'm missing absolutely everything. Damn, he's stopping everything I'm doing. Yeah, that's the biggest problem that Amy has. It's super slow in everything she does. Damn. I guess I can do that a lot more, though that doesn't break guard. Keep that in mind. So it might not be that useful. Aw, come on, dude. He barely had any health left. What a dick. One hit. Of course. I knew he was gonna go for a grab, but it's just that it's hard because the AI, I think that at that point it pretty much reads your input. Like, if you are gonna crouch a grab, the AI is gonna do something else. Unless you do it right on time. The only way you can do it if you do it right on time, because if you don't, it won't work. Wow, that's some damage. Nice. I guess I should use the running hit more. Oh, the fuck did he dodge that? Nice try, bitch. Oh, he's actually trying to grab there. Just likes grabbing so much. But, you know, your grabs have a limit. Oh no, that's gonna be some very annoying fight. I don't think there's much I can do against this guy. Well, I can jump in, but I think jumping in doesn't work. Oh, it works with this character, I guess. Because I remember when I used Bark, I tried to jump in this guy and it didn't work. It seems that Amy has a better jump in, probably travels faster or something like that. That's not the answer for all your problems. Because he can shoot faster. I guess if you time it properly, it's not that big of a deal. Ah, damn it. Damn, he threw me out of the ring. That's fucked up. I also like how this I like the way this stage looks. Like it's a casino, yeah, but looks very shiny. I like shining things. Well, most people like shining things. Wow. Asshole. feel that the Champagne will give me a bigger advantage. And it does, but... It does give me an advantage, but it's still hard. I wish that last hit wasn't that hard to input. But it kinda is. Damn. On the ground. No jumping allowed. And that deals a lot of damage even if you do it while he's stunned. Well, by stun I mean when he's squished. It still deals a shit ton of damage even though you can't do anything to avoid it. Very fucked up. Or you can even chain it in the air. That's fucked up. Uh-oh. Damn it. I instinctively pressed back instead of pressing the barrier button. That was my bad. Come on. I tried to punish with a grab, but it wasn't fast enough. Motherfucker. I thought he was gonna go for a grab. He just went for the shots. The good thing is that running attack is pretty much crouching. Yeah, I can basically use that to crouch under the projectiles. Seems very useful. That does seem super useful. Oh, come on. I was slightly faster. Damn, I hate this asshole. Hate him so much. So, to be completely honest, well, I think that it's just the AI being dumb. But I mean, when I used this guy, I did super well in most of the fights. The only exception being Metal Sonic, as you would expect. So I wouldn't even feel bad for that. I still don't know how you throw your hammer. Like, I did it sometimes, but I don't know what the input is, because I cannot replicate it. Too far. What am I doing? That's too far. Does seem that using that attack helps. Okay. Problem is, what do I do after the attack? But yeah, I think that that's what you have to do. Just that I struggle with the aftermath, but I think that if you jump back or just try to backdash, it just works. Still find it funny that this guy literally kicks bombs at me. Just so funny. And also, I gotta say that of the later guys, and by later guys I mean the... Wow, I can't believe that just happened. That's so humiliating. I got killed while he was stunned. That was very humiliating. Very, very humiliating. Damn, how did you miss that one? Not gonna work. But no, I was about to say that this guy is one of the guys at the second half of the game that I beat the most consistently out of all of them. Good try, bitch. How did that miss? Nice. Yeah, as you can see, like I can struggle a lot against Fang, Sonic, and obviously Metal Sonic, and sometimes even Tails. But this guy, Bean, just gets fucked for free. Absolutely for free. I mean, he's not that strong, and that's because his bombs don't break shields. And his bombs are pretty much the... the main resource he has. So he doesn't seem that strong because of that. Well, that's because the AI mostly uses it as that, but I think that his command grab is not bad. Well, then again, everyone really has a command grab. The professor from the last Pokemon game? He looks good. Personally, of the characters in that game that were showcased, I prefer Nemona. You look very nice. Wait, I think... oh, he wins that one. Barely though. Wait, was that a tie? And he ended up winning because he had an additional round? Seems like it's what happened, right? Yeah, I think that's what happened. What are the odds of dying? Well, considering that the timer is so low, I wouldn't say that the odds are that low. Probably. Boom. Damn. Seems that the AI in general doesn't know how to react to that running attack. Yeah, you keep doing that command grab. Idiot. Boom. Alright. So we're going... I don't know how Metal Sonic can fuck me up here. I think it shouldn't be that bad, right? Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, that's the issue. All of his punches are gonna have priority over my slowest punches. That's the main issue. My attacks are super slow. Quite slow. If I do the running attack, what is he gonna do though? Answer with a grab after getting hit. Sounds about right. I guess I could crouch after that, maybe. And then I got completely cornered there. Absolutely cornered. Wow, he didn't try to shield. He could have shielded that and avoid dying. I guess he wanted to die. Well, that's fine by me, to be fair. Too far. Nice. I was surprised that he wasn't using that Emerald Dive at all. But there it is. Wait, what? I hit him in the ground and he immediately recovered and grabbed me? What kind of horseshit is that? Damn, that was absolute horseshit. What the hell? How did that even happen? That was such horseshit right there. Then again, his grab is horseshit no matter what, to be honest. His grab... Well, I think that the CPU's grab in general is extremely bullshit. He literally just avoided that. It feels like it has a lot more range than it should. I always get scared of crouching when I get attacked like that, but it's not a bad idea. As soon as I pull out the shield, he goes for the grab. Bam. It seems like he can grab me out of that running animation. The problem is doing it fast enough, so it actually works before the grab. That seems to be quite hard to do as well. Damn it. I also don't think that using the sidestep is gonna help me too much here. I think it's gonna help me at all. Nice. That was a little bit overkill, don't you think? Sack of shit. I think it's better to just crouch and take the damage that you get from a normal attack rather than getting grabbed. It feels like getting grabbed damages you a lot more. Not to mention that at the same time, if you crouch a grab, you might get the opportunity to punish. So if it goes right, there is a reward, at least. I don't know how that's missing so much, that attack. And also that one. Damn it. And I insist that it is very hard to properly hit that last attack. Oh wait, Amy had that horse kick without needing to run? You press every button, it does that. Well, that's pretty interesting. The problem is that I think that has the utility of getting rid of his barriers. But I don't think it's very useful outside of that. Well, that's useful enough though. Alright. Seems that the AI doesn't feel like doing anything other than shielding itself. Now the problem is, how do I deal damage outside of that? Because see, I can get rid of the barrier, but how do I attack this guy? Well, maybe it is useful for attacking as well. Problem is that he can do so many things to counter that. I guess I will do it. That seems very useful. Being able to do that without needing to run. What the hell? That damage was absolute horseshit. Then again, he was about to die, so it makes sense, but damn. Feels bad. And I also think you need to get lucky for him to not react with anything else other than barrier. Like sometimes he doesn't give a shit. He had to backdash, god damn it. Asshole. I wonder how hard it will be to beat Metal Sonic if all he did was that Emerald dive. So I can already imagine him doing nothing but that. If he did nothing but that, it will be impossible. It feels like it has iframes. You can only dodge shit by jumping. And there's nothing you can do when he does that. So I'm glad the AI is very dumb to not do that. That's cool. I really had my opportunity in that first attempt when the AI was just guarding against every single one of these kicks, but now it seems that he just tries to grab after it. It's very annoying to say the least. He can just do that. Damn it! No, that's an unblockable. What am I doing? Why are you blocking an unblockable? You don't block an unblockable. Not a smart idea. And I still do it. So to be fair, it's very easy, not just in this game, but in many fighting games, when an unblockable is coming, no matter how slow it is, you just eat it for breakfast. Because it's like, what do I do now? It's hard to come up with a solution if you are not used to seeing it. And for some reason this guy is not really using the unblockable that often. So because of that... yeah, like he uses it here and there, but not often enough for me to know what to do against it. I will assume that what to do against it is just use that kick, since it's way faster anyways. So, no barrier, but I'm about to die, so I don't think that matters too much. It's especially fucked up how fast he does his regular attack. He just throws it out like it's nothing. It's especially fucked up when he can do the unblockable out of nothing as well. No fucks given altogether. And that's gonna kill. Now, I think I should just use the running hit more, but I don't know. I'm a little bit lost. I also don't know what attack I should spam against Eggman. Should I spam the donkey kick? Or should I spam something else? I honestly don't know. Because his regular combo doesn't break shields, so I don't think I should spam that one. Wait, are you shitting me? Oh no, that's fine. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Oh, that's surprising that didn't kill. That should be on my favor. Well, no, not anymore. Damn, that was quite a choke, I gotta say. Yeah, I also forgot she had that kick combo. Problem is that the startup is horrendous. Well, and the recovery seems just as horrendous as well. Nice, alright. And how did that miss? And kick in the ass, literally. Good shit. So now the question is, yeah, what do I do against Eggman? Well, I guess the only good thing is that if I fuck this one up, at least you will see what happens when the timeout appears. I mean, when the timeout runs out, you know. But yeah, I don't know what to spam here. I guess I can try the generic combo, but... Or maybe no, just do this. That works, get fucked, bitch. Yeah, just spam the down punch. I mean, with characters that don't have a barrier breaking combo, just spam whatever down punch they have. Unless you're Fang. Honestly, I think I got very lucky with Fang. Seems that it would have been just as hard. I also wonder what I would have done with Bean. Bean also doesn't have a regular combo. But it's okay, we got him. Well, I don't think I want to use the other characters, to be honest. So, I think that was pretty nice. So, I think that I'm fine with that, pretty much. But yeah, that's Sonic the Fighters. In case anyone didn't know it, that's how the game plays. It's not really a very... was a pretty funny KO against Eggman. It's definitely not a good fighting game, but it's a cool distraction, I will say. Definitely a cool distraction. Yeah, there you have it. Also, I'm seeing that the cat didn't appear there in the leaderboard. And I don't think I took longer. I don't know why it doesn't appear. But yeah. That's gonna be it for me for today, and also with this game. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, replaying a game that I didn't play for a long time, it's always nice to do. So yeah, for the next stream I think I'm most likely gonna play Sonic Generations. Mostly because, I mean, I don't really like Generations that much. But I have it on Steam, and since I spend money for the game, might as well play it. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with Sonic Generations. So have a good one everyone, and take care.